If the whole world went deaf, would you still sing? If the whole world went blind, would you still create art? With social media nowadays, it's very easy to become overexposed to everyone and everything, and people love to overshare. And oftentimes, people create content or go places or try eating new things to get a perfect picture, a perfect image, highlight reel of their life to showcase to the world. And it can do numbers. People can go viral, people can get influenced. But my message is to stay true to what you do and who you are, regardless of social media. So, what I said in the beginning, in other words, if all of this, social media and apps and everything, if it were all to be deleted, not even archived, just totally wiped, who would you be? Would you still go to the gym every day and sculpt your body? Would you still practice your scales and your sheet music? Would you still travel the world without a camera? It's very important because if you're watching this, it's on social media, of course. It's pretty obvious. But if you let social media dictate where you're heading in life in the wrong way and in a way that's not truly authentic to yourself, you're going to be disappointed. See, a lot of people will do things in life, they'll achieve things to impress other people. And it's really not even just to impress, but to one up people. That's really what it is. Now, odds are, if you're something, someone like me, you could be happy for people, but at the same time, you realize that has absolutely nothing to do with you. So, like, okay, say somebody gets a new pair of shoes, right? Some new Jordans, whatever, yeah. And the person buying it is like, man, like, I'm gonna show everyone. I got my shit on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go flex on these hoes, all this stuff. But the way to know that you're not authentic is when you show up and you twist your neck left and right trying to see what other people think of you, and you try to gauge how they think of you, in what regard, how high. And like I said, if you to know the way to know that you're inauthentic is to be disappointed of the absence of any kind of reaction. If you're just invisible, despite going out of your way to, try to look the best and showcase, man, like, I have money, I do this, I go there, and you want to put it in people's faces. And the person who will do that, in their mind, they're gonna try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, what they're gonna try to do is to look at everybody else and say, "Oh, you guys are haters. You guys, low key, you're hating. But My take on it is, if you were really actually moving like how you would move, you wouldn't even care about what people have to say or think about it. You just wouldn't care. You wouldn't even think about it. You wouldn't even tell people. You would just do it, and if people find out, cool. If not, then cool. Like it's you're just already were going to do what you're going to do. So that could go with most anything, and I think it's very important to live life, whether you post or not. Doesn't really matter, but just do what you do and do it for yourself. That sounds like the most cliche, boringest, run of the mill, like no shit answer, but it's true. It's very true. If you were just do it for yourself. Okay, let's. It's a little off topic, but I'm just gonna speak some people's language right now. But basically, let's say a guy, you know what I mean? Like he hooks up with a girl, that's his thing. Or he really likes a girl, whatever. He hooks up, yeah, yeah, or he has a sneaky link, whatever. That's that person's business. But let's say that happens, right? The guy who does that, like who's about that, and he's just like, this is what I do. He's not gonna tell anybody. He might tell a homie or two, like close friends, you know, but he's not gonna go around telling people, yeah, guess what I did, and then just bloat the whole story with things that never even happened in the first place. Because he's about that life. Like he's doing what he's been doing. So he's not gonna want to kiss and tell, so to speak. He's not. He's not gonna care about what other people think of his lifestyle and his choices, because it brings him satisfaction. And that was a pretty low, shallow example, hooking up with a girl. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to use common examples that people can relate to. But that could go with anything, really. Career, car, job, relationship. So, like I said, we're watching this on social media right now, but if you don't post, it doesn't really matter. Because honestly, with all this overposting and oversharing, you can learn a lot about people. And people will lie, they bullshit too, but they oftentimes expose themselves quite often. So you can recognize patterns and just see some inconsistencies, but it's weird. I think that social media can make people pretty weird. It can give people false hope, false assumptions, and I don't think that we're supposed to connect this easily, because like whatever happened to mystery, whatever happened to people, like a fun fact about someone. I do this, I practice that, I'm whatever. And it's like, what the heck? Like, why wouldn't you post it? Why wouldn't you post it? Because I'm not gonna tell you everything. Why should I? If I post something, it's because I'm allowing you to see what I'm up to whenever I want to, you know? So, and it's kind of like a repeating message I kind of have, but it's like, do stuff for yourself, dude. When's the last time you went to a place, ate somewhere nice, or watched a movie, or went somewhere? Yeah, you can take pictures, sure. But when's the last time you did something and just didn't post it? Like, didn't even think of a caption, didn't even think of the perfect 30-second song clip to add. Like, oh, okay, like, you know, oh, I really want to. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know, something super basic. Like, oh, that espresso song is really popular. So I don't drink espresso, but I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get an espresso and pose with it. and then take a sip and then twitch my eye and spit it out and just, well, at least I got the perfect photo, you know. That happens a lot, dude, and it's just weird to see. It's just very weird to see. And I think it's healthy to take a break, like, because I'll there's been times where I post a lot too, you know, and it feels really good to just not post, like just to sit back and just continue doing what I've been doing, you know. And it's a weird place. It's a weird place, but I don't want to be doom and gloom. You know what I mean? So just do what you do. Have a good day, and just remember that most people don't really care about what you have going on because they're too busy thinking about themselves in the first place. So have a good day, guys. Later.